So today we have Mr. Michael, OG Law Caban,
Yes, sir.
brought to you straight from Philadelphia. And just wanted to open up and do a quick verbal interlude on some things he's been going through. Get some stuff off his chest. Facebook has officially depleted all of his movement and monumental situations thus far. He's being attacked now on the street. The governmental and city officials and state troopers taking the HKU. I'm sure y'all all are now well renowned and affiliated with the Hard Knock University.
Yes, sir.
The Mobile Community
first.
Center.
Mobile Community Crisis Event Center. It's in the hands of PPA currently, by way of the state police.
So I see you got some footage, you got some audio. Explain how this started. What the heck happened, man?
Okay, so we leave at Thanksgiving dinner, and we're going to have a meeting with a person who I've been working on trying to get to support my initiative for about 6 months. So finally on Thanksgiving night, we get an invite to come to visit and discuss funding. And as I drive the vehicle near the airport, the winds are blowing like crazy. Signs is falling down on the highway. I heard a building blew down in Philadelphia, that. So the gate that sits as the doorway to the Hard Knock University prison cell blows off the truck and lands on the side of the road towards the weeds and the bushes in a safe zone.
Location exactly. Where were you?
We were directly in front of the airport.
Okay.
Like we were on a highway, literally like
Airport
95,
City, about Southwest
95
Philadelphia.
south, going down that
Okay.
way.
Okay. Bartram Avenue.
Exact, Island Bartram, yes sir. So, my spirit told me to leave it and just keep driving. But common sense said, why not pick it up? You need it for your vehicle. You ain't in the wrong. Pull over. Alright, pull over. I got the pit bull, so kid goes to get the gate and bring it back. I see the police, but I feel comfortable because I know what we're doing. And I know everything's cool. So I'm like, okay, maybe they'll help kid. So, I'm looking in the mirror, chilling. After about 10 minutes, I see kids still standing in the same location, and I see the cop in a different location behind her. So I'm wondering, what's taking so long?
Okay, so the cops get there.
So I see the cops approach kid, they back away from her. So my mind is saying, okay, maybe they're helping her get the gate. But after about 10, 15 minutes of sitting, it's like a 5-minute walk for me to get that quarter mile. So I hightail it down there. Why you walk all the way down here, G-Lo? Shit. So I'm like, why are you taking so long? What's the matter? Well, the cops told me to wait right here, but I think something happened to their car up the road. Alright, I'll be back. I'll go back to the car. When she come back, she's telling me the story about the car, the police car ran over the gate after she told them, I'm here to get that gate. The police lady says to our black lady, I'll go get the gate for you. Instead of driving around the gate, she runs over the gate and punches a hole in the gas tank. The gates is made out of aluminum. They're in a safe place. Now here's the twist. We're retrieving our property in a safe zone. You say, first of all, to me this is the first beef. You say we destroyed your cop car with our gate, so you trying to get our insurance. I say you destroyed our gate with your cop car because we told you we didn't need your help. We had walked all the way there to get it. We was right up we didn't need your help. Everything was cool. Once you saw, y'all just, the wind is windy out here. It should have just been a regular situation. Helpful Harriet decides to drive to go get it and run over it and cause damage to our vehicle. Pardon me. In my opinion, Since Kia pointed it out and you knew what she was talking about, why didn't you drive around the gate? If I told you my bag was on the highway with my laptop in it, would you have ran over it backwards to go get it for me and brought it back broken?
Well, in my opinion, and I'm just doing the commentating right now, being as though you offered your services, because I didn't ask you to involve yourself. You involved yourself. So it's no neglect or fault of mine that you took the initiative to try and help, and damage happened in the midst of your hospitality. I wasn't in possession of your vehicle to have purposely damaged your vehicle, nor did I have the gate in my possession to have helped you damage your vehicle. So I don't think it's
was the gate in a public highway,
right,
where cars run up and down, because if you know how the unprison cell is built, the gate is on the passenger side.
Yeah.
So when the winds blew it off, it blew it right
on
to
the
side of the road on the shoulder. It was
okay.
nice and safe. So, you know, I don't see how you can say I tried to damage anything.
So, okay, that's the first question at hand. So they wanted you guys' information.
Boom.
Because they felt that your insurance would have covered the damage they put to their own vehicle.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we don't have the insurance on us. Between, you know, we movement people. We're building this vehicle in the community on site. Something that they never seen before. So I can imagine that some of the things I try to explain sound unbelievable, but being as though that we had the vehicle with us and it was something you never seen before. And they got the words shoot in, not out, and shoot in, not up right there on the basketball courts. Hard Knock University, School of Hard Knocks. It was very jealous for suckers written on the back. It's very easy to understand that this is, number one, something positive.
Mm-hmm.
Two, again, it was like if that was my car door. If that's the door of the prison cell basically saying damage your vehicle. It wasn't on the vehicle and it wasn't on the road. It was on the side of the road. So
it's considered debris.
Point. So who do you blame that on? That's one. Two, so we didn't have the paperwork because honestly we had moved to so many different locations on the ground doing the work. When we transferred our paperwork and belongings from one vehicle to the next, or from one storage unit to the next, we done been in storage in Jersey, we done been in storage in Philly, we done been in the basement over here, we done been over there. We don't have the paperwork, but we've gotten pulled over many times. Our paperwork is correct in the computer. Kia has a driver's license, so she's cool to drive the vehicle. And the vehicle, the tag on the joint was registered, and I paid for everything on my vehicle. But there was an issue with my tag, and I started breaking that down to the officer from the RIP. From what I know, we tried to buy a tag for this vehicle. They sold me the wrong tag that says truck because it's an E350, but it's not a truck like most E350s.
Considered an SUV?
Right, this is a van, so it's considered an SUV.
Right.
So they sold me the wrong tag. Harrisburg rejects my application and sends the right tag and tells Patricia's auto tags to contact me for me to turn in the vehicle. When they call me, I'm in California doing Nipsey Hussle. I'm on Crenshaw and Slauson. When I came back, I was in New Jersey in a motel for 2 months, correct?
Correct.
You came to visit me there.
Yes, I did.
And
after that, you was on
19th and Lehigh.
For about 30 days.
No, 47.
Oh, I counted 29 and said he'll be at 30 tomorrow when I called for the news to come out. So you guys stayed another 20 days after that, okay?
So we sleep back there. We slept out there 47 days building. We sacrificed. Hey, Philly, see when y'all ain't give us the money for the grant, I put my own money in, so thanks. Now, so we had a room for rent where we stored some of our stuff. And we had a hidden storage place where I could take things, and we have a church that allows us to park the vehicle in the back. We couldn't get the paperwork on Thanksgiving. We had a meeting with somebody to fund it. Every time they pulled me over with this tag and I explained the situation, they ran it. They found the real tag. They saw my name was cool. The registration, everything was cool. They let us go every time. Now imagine we parked in the middle of 19th and Lehigh. Can you imagine how many police officers pulled over to tell us, what's up, what y'all doing, blase blah, ran our paperwork. Every time it came back okay. So I know what you're seeing in the computer is okay. We have an exchange of words, like how he approached, things of that nature. And I'm like, why are you so hostile? I'm the victim here. Our property got damaged. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that she tried to jump in to help, but she ran it over. And it appears, that the aluminum device bent. But we didn't even need help. We didn't ask her for help. She volunteered. It wasn't in the road. It shouldn't be no reason why we got beef. Listen, follow me. So now prior to this, he know we live in West Philly. I'm expecting state police at least take us to a gas station if you going to do something bad, like take our vehicle. When you clearly see, number one, we've shown that we kind of live in this vehicle. Mm-hmm. All our clothes, hair, pillowcases, the way we set up the back, you can see we kind of like living in this joint. You see we got the dog with us, we got dog food, we got water for the dog pants. We were on site, living on a location, camped out, until we finished the project. So he takes us to Eastwick, PA, behind the airport, pitch black outside, very little light, 50-mile-an-hour winds, houses blowing down in the city. My heart telling me he calling the tow truck. He acting like he's doing all this, I'm trying to help you stuff, he keep telling me this, but I know the time it take for the tow truck to come. I ain't slow, all right? Black man in Philadelphia. As soon as I say key, I think this tow truck coming. The tow truck pulls up. So he's like, listen, if you tell me her real name, I'll look it up in the computer. If she got a license, I'll let y'all go. Her name is Kia Johnson. She has a picture of her driver's license in her phone. You can look up the numbers. I don't want to see nothing. The white cop says, excuse me, sir, do you mind if I go and run her numbers? No. We taking this away today. The white cop pulls me to the side. I have this piece of paper with his handwriting on it. He pulls me to the side and says, that's my supervisor, man. I don't know why he's acting like this. For him to say that he want to run her numbers, to me says, whatever they was doing back there with him acting like he ran her numbers already, he never even ran her numbers to even see if she had a license. His objective was to take the vehicle because their vehicle got hurt. So the cop was like, do you have a blanket for the dog in the truck? I'm like, bro, my whole life is in the truck, man. You're taking everything. That's all I can say. And then I just yelled at Kid, they don't give a fuck. Come on. So we gotta walk down the highway. I know you don't expect a black man to walk in the pitch black in the back of some airplane hangars in Eastwick, PA. The only place I see light and I'm familiar with is the highway. So we walk around the circle and we walking back up on the highway. About 15 minutes later, we filmed the police officers and the truck being taken past us on the highway. The irony in that is you stopped us because you didn't want us walking on the highway. You was worried about our safety. But now that you took the truck and the vehicle and all our belongings,
walking on the highway is perfectly fine.
Yeah, so I'm okay.
And they were so worried about me running down the highway, but they left us.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you ain't got no license. You ain't got no driver's license. Okay, you're right.
Frustration, thinking safety, make sure a kid don't get hit by no car, pay attention to what's in front of you.
And y'all have a dog.
And we had a dog, and he's, every once in a while, he wants to get ragged, then he run around like a pit bull, and I'm like, no. You know what I'm saying? Very stiff, very harsh, but very follow me now to safety. You know what I'm saying? So livelihood is in the truck. You know, I sell coffee, I sell tea, I fundraise, I make t-shirts, I cut hair, I have all my equipment, my computer, I'm a musician. All my equipment is all in the truck. I invested my entire self into the vehicle. So when he took my livelihood, I have no way to cut hair, I have no way to make none of my appointments, I have no way to take care of any business. So now my landlord, this is a very amazing story. And I don't blame him for not believing it, but that renders me homeless now. So we go to retrieve the vehicle. Talked to Miss Patricia. She told me the situation. I had to come pick up the new tag the next day. We don't really have the money to keep moving back and forth. God bless us, we get somebody to bless us with an Uber down there. And then because we had to go from Patricia's to lot 1 to pay, and then from lot 1 to lot 7 to pick up, I had a ride set in place. So I called Brother Michael Hickson, which is a 70-year-old gentleman that's been in my corner for a very long time. But he's got a clean reputation in the city. You know, he doesn't operate like I operate, so people take him a little more seriously than me. As soon as I get the license plate and the new registration in my hand, with the instructions to go get the old plate and bring it right back to her so she can send it back to the state because they sent the correct tag for my vehicle and my registration. I had to pay nothing or nothing. Mind you, this whole time, I don't have a ticket from the police. I don't have any type of real infraction. They basically just caused us about, at this point, it was about $500 worth of storage fees and tow fees because of the truck and the trailer. Currently, it's accruing $50 a day. And I'll tell you why that matters now. I had raised all the money again. And when I say again, this is not the first time the truck was taken unjustly or I parked in the correct place and they take it and say I parked in the wrong place. I've been through all that. I've paid tickets, thousands of dollars, more than one occasion. You can't find the receipts. No, you got to pay again and we ain't giving you your stuff. What you going to do? If it's worth it, you're going to pay it. If not, you're going to walk away and get something new. They already know that. Then they're going to auction your stuff off and play that game, which is a poverty pimping game. So normally God blesses me to be able to raise the money to get the vehicles, but since Facebook was taken down and other things are just miraculously happening during these Trump years.
Sabotage.
Yeah, man. A lot of my ability to raise funds and my credibility is in question because how is all this happening to you? You know, people want to know. Thus, while we're creating this video, just to explain this one situation where hopefully it opens up the ability to tell the rest of the story. But
Michael OG Law to bind in the building, trying to correct these people's errors. This is proof to let y'all know that he's not frauding. They gave him the wrong plate, period, when he purchased the vehicle. So we're here to get it fixed. Correct?
So, as soon as I'm getting ready to walk out the door, the state police officer drives all the way from Belmont Monument Road in West Philadelphia all the way to Kensington, over 40-minute drive, to further make sure we can't get this vehicle.
He doesn't. How's he getting his car registered to him?
He's not getting his car registered.
Okay, so what is his title?
Hold on. He grabs my paperwork and the license plate out my hands. So now we're going through a tug of war. So I get it back this time. And he says to the lady, whatever he says, addresses himself, and I'm trying to talk to him. Like, bro, remember I told you that they sold us the wrong tag? Well, here's the correct tag. I'm thinking it's going to be a simple thing. If you're a regular officer upholding the duty, okay, maybe that night you thought I was lying. Here's the lady I bought the tag from. You in the store. So I'm already wondering, why is you even in the store? Like, I never seen nobody go this far over a traffic situation, especially when I don't even have a ticket. But now it appears like you're trying to cover your tracks.
Yeah, so the officer that pulled you over on that, where is Pax?
Oh, Patricia's auto tags is all the way down like K and Pike Street.
So he went from near the airport all the way half across the city to K and Pike where you got your information?
This is days later.
That raises another flag.
Harassment. Now watch.
Or why are you so interested
And I'm
in the regular traffic stop? Why are you so interested in the normal?
and it's not even a traffic stop.
If that's
You ran
what
over
you
my
call it.
stuff. You asked me what was I doing walking on. We asked Kia what was she doing walking on the road. She told you. You see the big ass vehicle right there. If my car door fell off, and if it was not in the highway, I'm not running out. Jeopardizing anything. It fell on the side of the road. Again, the vehicle was built. But the gates are on the passenger side. So us driving up the highway in the right lane, because we near Sharon Hill. That's where we was going to the meeting. So we are in the right lane. The gate falls off right into the shoulder. We didn't have to even go back and get it. We could have looked at it like debris because it's not in nobody's way. But it's our gate. It's our door. We want our door. We had that door since the beginning of the Hard Knock University. Before we remodeled it, we had those gates. That was from the very first time we drove to Alabama with those gates. Those gates had historical value to me. They ran over the gate. The gate fought back and punctured a hole in their car. And I thank God you didn't get blown up, because if it was a spark involved, it would have exploded. And she would have died for running over the gate that she said she was going to retrieve. I know the regular police training teaches you to drive around cones. If the state police training is more intensive than the city police training, then why couldn't you drive around the gate? You drive around cones your whole training to drive the car. To me, you spitefully driven over the gate, and it backfired. And now you're looking for someone to blame. And from my thoughts, probably looked me up and found out who I was.
Y'all want my help? We'll see. I'm taking it. All right. Me and my family walking down the highway. Fuck y'all too, bro.
So now look. Once he hears the lady explain everything I told him on the highway, he gets angry with the lady and says, I'm auditing this whole place right now. My first words was, you don't even have a warrant. How you going to cause these people problems because they correcting my tax? First of all, he can't have 2 registrations. He doesn't have 2 registrations. The state rejected his first application, which makes that null and void. Here is his correct stuff. Right here. Give me that.
This is Clark. That's the one who left us on the side of the highway.
Who called him?
Walking with our pit bull on Thanksgiving Day.
Who called him?
They came to deal with this.
And he got his name covered.
Their car got damaged, but their car got damaged because they ran over our stuff on purpose. After we told them that's what we came to get. We wasn't on the highway. There wasn't no debris. They just said, oh, man, they making our relationship bad by causing these issues, man. That's horrible that they doing this to a family like that. Like intimidation. Like,
I'm not authorized to verify insurance information with if the customer comes with their insurance, then I just register. I don't verify.
What area?
This is the owner.
This is what area is this?
They harassing the owner.
Yeah. Alright, June 29th, 2019. Alright, look, see your insurance? See what it says, June 24th, right? Effective date?
January 24th expiration date.
It says the June 24th, right? June 24th, 2019 is the effective date.
That's the date that
They expired January 24th, 2019.
Right.
That's impossible.
You got copies? Give me that. Matter of fact, I'm coming in the back. They barged through the back of the store,
As you'll see on the footage.
and so it's a baby back there about 4 years old. She comes out with grandma shaking. The baby's crying. Grandma's comforting the baby. Everybody nervous. The lady's in the back. He's causing confusion like a bully. He looked at 2 pieces of paper for 5 seconds. And you acting like you an auto tag dealer and you a cop. And you done violated me so many times. I'm trying to figure out, when do you realize, number one, you in the wrong, you making everybody victims, and if it's anybody that's the real victim here that you found out, they told me the wrong tag. You know they sold me the wrong tag now. You know Kia Johnson got a license, because now Kia like, excuse me, did you check my license yet? You know I do have a license, correct? And I can drive the vehicle. You know Kia drives the vehicle, but most people don't believe it. You trying to tell me she was driving in the vehicle? Who was driving the vehicle? You know, that type of shit. And I'm like, Kia.
Alright. The other boy wanted to give us the car back. Said,
He wanted to check my
said,
license.
give
This
him a
partner.
chance, man. No, the black boy. No. They alright.
By this time, Michael Hickson and the African brother that came with him to take me around came in the store. And the first thing Michael Hickson said to the police officer was, man, this seemed like intimidation here, bruh. This seemed like harassment. Matter of fact, we just gonna sit here and watch how y'all handle this. This the old heads that came in, right? Elders. So they watching. So I said, I want to still talk to you for a minute. I broke down my thing again, everything you keep hearing me say, because when you're going through something horrible, you can't get it off your mind. You trying to figure out, where did I go wrong at? Where did I go wrong? I'm not saying I'm perfect in this situation, but if I did get my vehicle taken, I still should be able to get it back. I shouldn't have to go pay another $2,000-$3,000 in fees. I done lost my house. All because now you see I was telling the truth. And now you still acting this way. Well, you know what I could tell you, sir? You need to get your paperwork done in some reputable place and stop coming to these hole-in-the-wall joints. And then you'll be okay, or something to that effect. Bro, is that how you still feel about us walking on the highway and all that? Just turn around and walk away. So the white officer's there now. So I said, can I ask you a question, officer? He said, yeah. I said, when do y'all begin to look at me as the victim here? I'm driving around with something that I paid for that ain't right. That would make me the victim. Now you here to serve and protect the people that's in the right. I'm in the right. Do you really want to auction my vehicle off to somebody? You want to auction Hard Knock University? All this violence and death in the city of Philadelphia. I know you studied me by now. You see I'm out here helping to prevent these kids from going to prison at early graves with this vehicle, and you see it works. You telling me you want to auction the vehicle off so that somebody can use it as a hot dog cart?
Yeah. Anything you want to say to the people, man? I mean,
I've been fighting for y'all for a long time. You can't say I ain't been warning y'all for a long time. If you look at Meek Mill video, for instance, you'll see me in 1942 flows with the orange jail suit fighting for Meek freedom when Meek couldn't fight for his own freedom. I'm not saying Meek on me anything. My movement was called Free Meek and Them, because I can't never forget about them too. Because I know a lot of people ain't have the weight that Meek had behind him. And Meek supported the movement. I drew a picture of Meek. Meek signed the cape. No beef with Meek when I say that. I say that simply to say this. If Meek is the father of prison reform, then I'm the grandfather. And as an old head, I need a little help. I'm literally over here eating oodles and noodles out the pack. And they said, G-Lo, why don't you just let me warm them up? I did 15 years in prison. When I got real hungry, when I got to walk long distances and this and that and the third, sometimes I ain't got no hot water. The police lock the door, you got soups. Slam these joints on the floor, they turn into oodles and noodle chips. You actually develop an acquired taste for them, and you like them that way. People think you're crazy, but if Meek understand what an oodles and noodle baby is, some of these babies grow up to be adults. Poverty come along with standing up for righteousness. Because when you're a truth teller, everybody got their lies, I learned. Some of the best people in the world got lies. And if you the truth teller, they look at you like the whistleblower, like, oh, I can't let him around because he might find the truth about me. When they see you serious about something that they half-ass serious about, you become the one that might expose them. So a lot of times people love what you do, love the fact that you're the truth, but you become isolated. People don't want to deal with you, bring you in their business. If I'm doing some bad tax shit in my business and I know I got this super activist guy coming in that's about righteousness, I ain't trying to have him see that I'm a criminal. So I ain't letting him in my shit. I'll go ahead and donate $50 to him, tell him keep it moving. So, be it because of house niggas versus field niggas, the secret war before you could ever contend against the great white man, you gotta fight the house nigga. You know? And the house niggas is jealous of the field niggas' freedom. But the field niggas don't have the resources to really deal with the house nigga, nor does the field nigga usually even understand that the house nigga hates him, because the field nigga usually admires the house nigga. Man, look at that suit. Whoa, when I get some money, I'm gonna get me a suit like that. That's the field nigga. The house nigga's in the house looking beyond the window. Comfortable because of the air conditioning and the seat, but captivated, looking at you run all around out there all free, you by the stream, fishing. They look at the eagle. The house nigga looks at the eagle outside and say, oh, look at the beautiful eagle. I wish I could be free like that. But that's because that's the perception of the house nigga think that the eagle's having fun flying in the air. The field nigga look at the eagle and say, man, that John must be really hunting for some food. Eyesight 50 miles looking for a rabbit it could swing down on, capture, and then have the strength to fly back up the mountain to feed the baby. I'm the Dean of Hard Knocks University. That's all I got to say.
Y'all heard it first. OG Law, man.
Right. So let me ask you a question. If he signed this paperwork in June, right? June 2016, then why wasn't it sent up to PennDOT?
Okay, the rejection came back. No, that's our copy.
Mm-hmm.
The rejection came back, and as soon as the rejection came back, I contacted him.
That was my fault.
And then I issued him the right plate, which is the plate you have here. But he never came to pick it up. So I immediately sent in the paperwork with the plate that belongs to the vehicle.
And I was in the field working, and that's what I was trying to explain. I've been on the field 47 days.
So where's the tag now that for this paperwork?
It's on the truck.
The tag is right here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, for the ZNJ
that's on the truck.
7360.
We ain't
that's
get
the
it yet.
truck, but this is the new tag. So I have to attach that to his file.
Yeah, so now I gotta go get
The old tag, you gotta switch it.
I gotta go to lot 1, then to lot 7, get the tag, and bring it back here and give it to her. But it's just a misunderstanding, man. It wasn't nobody trying to disrespect the system. None of that. Even down to...
All right, 1 second, sir. I'm just trying to review paperwork. I just need 1 second so I can clear everything up for you. So I'm curious. So why are you reissuing and why are you giving him another tag?
Because the state, if you want to contact the state, you can. The state sent in a rejection, right?
And why was it rejected?
Okay, the problem was that tag, as you can see, this is a car. This is not a truck. So my employee that was working here before issued out a truck tag. So the state rejects it because it's a car, it's not a truck.
It's not a car, it's a van.
Yeah, but it's considered it's not considered a truck. Even on the title, you see the title, the copy of the title there.
It says the SUV. It says SW.
The SUV. So it's not. It don't belong with truck tag. And that was why the state rejected.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm sorry to cause y'all all this trouble.
No,
I apologize.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
I need a copy of this and a copy of this.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
So you want a copy? This is the same thing as this.
Excuse me.
You want a copy of this one?
Yeah, the copy of the pink copy and a copy of that.
Okay.
And a copy of this insurance.
Okay.
You get insurance from you?
No.
All right. So who do you get insurance from?
Honestly, bro, that's what I've been explaining. I've been in the field just running back and forth paying for stuff. I just paid for everything. I got a grant to do a work.
I understand that, but where did you get insurance from? Who gave you this insurance?
I either use this tag place or another one up on
But
Broad
she said she
Street.
didn't give you this tag.
I may have gotten it up on Broad Street. Is it not Broad? Germantown Avenue. I go up there sometimes. And then I buy all my cars from the guy.
All right,
right
but where exactly? What's the address? Who?
I'm not sure the address. When you go in these places, they don't give you like an address. It's different companies that you buy insurance from. You get the cheapest rate. You pay them. That's all I know. So when I got funded to do the project, I came and did everything, and I just had the wrong tag. I didn't mean to have the wrong tag. Trust me. But it was the wrong tag. You know what I mean? So what I'm doing is revamping everything anyway. So we ain't got to worry. I got people who fund me that don't want to go through this. They thought it was all, so when they see they got the truck plug, they put like $50,000 into that truck. All that stuff getting rained on, I can't even cover it up until we deal with this issue. So, I mean, it's crazy, just circumstances. Car places when we buy insurance, you just come to the car place, they call 50 different places.
And all state companies, because we want to provide excellent service, this call is recorded. Please listen to the following options. You may say or press the number that matches your choice. Stop a quote or wish to purchase a new policy. Say quote or press 1. For questions or changes to your policy or coverage, say customer service or press
Stay.
Please say the phone number preceded by
Service.
We're going to flood
Customer
them out.
service.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Let me repeat your options again. Please say the phone number
You want
preceded by the area
Baltimore
code associated with.
next.
I'm sorry, again, I was not. As you listen to the phone. I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
I do want to kick it with you when you're done.
I'm sorry, I was not able to understand your response. Let me repeat your options one more time. As you listen to the following options, you can say or press.
All right, here's the situation, man. Right? I'm confused about how this tag, right,
Yes.
that they're picking up now is registered.
Because he came now to pick it up.
All right, but when was it registered?
Okay, it was registered. It's on the paperwork.
It says
This is paperwork. Okay, this is the new paperwork. When John came out, he says anytime that happens, I have to make it as the day that he came in. I can't make it a day before or anything like that. When he comes pick up his paperwork, I have to make it for the day that he comes in and pick up his tag.
all right. I'm trying to explain to you that this paperwork was in the system, it's registered to him, right? But he physically didn't have the tag. It was registered to him like 5 days ago.
Yeah, about.
So how is this paperwork going to be proper? It's already
I'm gonna tell you
registered.
when it was registered. He came in on the 6th of the 26th.
Mm-hmm.
When they sent in the rejection, you see that they.
Yeah, but that's for Z and J. I'm talking about for this tag right here, right? It was already registered. Did you reissue him a pin copy?
Yeah.
Why? He only gets one pin
Because
copy.
the state didn't send to him no registration or anything like that.
All right. Where's the pin copy that you just reissued to him? This is
Right
it?
here.
All right. You can't give him multiple pin copies, man. He should have the original pin copy when he had it, when he got registered, etc.
Yeah, I can't. That's the problem. I can't. Okay, when John explained to me, because we had this issue before. You know John, right? From the state.
Yeah.
He explained to me when that happens, because we had that same problem with a previous person. I had to make another pink slip so that the person can come pick up their tag so they can have something. Because this is not, if the cops stop him, this is not a correct.
It's not about that. If I run this tag in the system right now, it comes back to him. He didn't have this tag on the vehicle. This pink copy he shouldn't have.
He had the wrong tag.
All right, you're not understanding what I'm saying. This tag is already registered to his car last week. This tag right here, I have paperwork that says his name on this tag. So he was already issued a pink copy. It's already registered.
I never went and got it, sir. I was in the field.
1 second, I'm talking about.
When the rejection came in, I made that tag out to him. I sent in the paperwork. I never gave him any copies of anything. That's what I'm explaining.
All right, so you registered the car to him, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did he have a pink copy already?
No. That's why he's here today.
All right. So you sent this paperwork up to PennDOT already?
Yes.
So why is he having another pink copy if it's already registered?
Because he never came to pick up and sign for that tag.
All right. All right. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. It proves my point. He's supposed to sign when he's supposed to be there at the original deal, not behind. This is like backdating stuff. All right.
I'm the wrong one.
I'm just gonna hold on to this. All right.
Okay. Not a problem.
You can't get more than one pink copy.
No, I
one.
never gave him more than one, sir. You're getting the stuff mixed up. No.
Okay. All right. That's true.
You never had
Matter of fact, let me see your deal. How many deals you did today, man?
I haven't done any deals today.
You haven't done any deals?
Nope.
All right. Have you done any deals this week? You did any deals yesterday?
Yes.
All right. Let me see your deal jacket from
Oh, you
yesterday.
can come look at the
We're
paper.
gonna come in there.
Intimidating the lady or something?
What was
Is it
that?
like intimidation?
No, it's called a state police audit, sir.
So I said, but it's all because he didn't have his tags right?
It's about a state police audit, a state police
Who's the
visit.
state? Who's the state? Who's the state? Who's the state? Who's the state?
And damage their car.
Hold
Now
on,
they
hold on.
upset.
Who's the state rep for this area?
We can find
I
out.
think it should.
We're gonna take a
Let's
picture
call the
of
state
him.
rep. Because it look like he's like
It's sad.
I'm taking a picture. And I got it on
Record this
record.
video. Record this video, man. That's all.
So I'm gonna get it. Mr. Clark.
All right, man. All right, this is what the problem that we're having here, all right? You see this Guatemala? He can't get an ID. You understand? He doesn't.
Right.
How's he getting his car registered? to
He's
him?
not getting his car registered.
Okay, so what is the title?
No, they left that here. They have to come back and pick it up.
All right, pick up the
I
title.
told my employee he can't get it registered.
All right, so let me just see your last recent deals, all right?
Oh, you can check in there, sir. They're all there.
They on camera.
This is horrible, man.
It
This
is.
is horrible. This is, listen, they ran over my stuff. They ran over my stuff. They damaged my vehicle. And they don't want to accept no responsibility.
They just want to point fingers. Little babies in here and everything.
And you got children and all that. That's awful. They ran over our stuff. I'm telling you. And so
This is Clark. That's the one who left us on the side of the highway, walking with our pit bull on Thanksgiving Day.
They came to deal with
And he got his name covered.
Their car got damaged, but their car got damaged because they ran over our stuff on purpose. After we told them that's what we came to get. We wasn't on the highway. There wasn't no debris. It wasn't no. It's just sad though, man. They making our relationship bad by causing these issues, man. That's horrible that they doing this to a family like that, man. Like intimidation.
I'm authorized to verify insurance information with, if the customer comes with their insurance, then I just register. I don't verify.
This is the owner. They harassing the owner.
All right, look, you see your insurance? See what it says, June 24th, right? Effective date?
January 24th expiration date.
It says the June 24th, right? June 24th, 2019 is the effective date.
That's the date that
And it
I.
expired January 24th, 2019.
Right.
That's impossible.
Oh, I didn't put
You
that
know what I'm
on
saying?
there.
It's
Yeah, okay,
comes
but
with insurance,
this is what I'm saying. I feel you.
Uh-huh.
Just look at it from my perspective.
Yeah.
I got funded. I told you.
Where did you get it from?
I one of these spots. I honestly,
That's what I'm trying to say.
I use.
I want you. I came here for you to get your van back out.
That's what I'm trying to do, bro.
But this is
It's
fake
costing
insurance.
me every dollar I got. I went to a place.
But the insurance is not valid. sir.
I don't know what's. Can I? You're asking me a question. I'm trying to answer you. I'm looking you in your eyes, man.
Uh-huh.
I got funded to do a joint.
Okay.
I came to various spots to just get it. I was excited about getting the project started. I built the project. I stayed outside sleeping on 19th and Lehigh all the time building. I couldn't go nowhere, even when she called me about the tag. So I bought everything that I thought was correct.
So
I
where
didn't.
did you get this insurance from?
I either one of the spots. If it wasn't this one, I used another one on like 2nd Street. No, I didn't get this particular insurance here. It's either at the spot on 2nd Street or on Germantown Avenue. It's a bunch of tag spots, and what they do, sir, is I don't buy insurance, say, from office building. They run their stuff through a computer. They sell you insurance. That's all I know, bro.
My bag right there. Yeah, Shay, we here to get the paperwork, and guess who we see? The state troops that left us on the side of the highway.
Can I get the baby's bottle?
They here. They talking about auditing the people and all this crazy shit.
Yeah, but that's what we saying. Oh, okay, so then now you're saying we gotta buy insurance and we gotta get it took. So even if we don't do that, we just
You
get it
have to
took.
buy another insurance. That insurance is no good.
Right, but somebody with a driver's license or a tow truck can still take the truck off the lot. I don't have to.
No without insurance.
No, that's what I'm saying. If I don't have insurance and they hold my truck, they can't sell it. They have to at least let a tow truck come take it off the property and deliver it. That's still not an issue on why I can't.
Oh
get the
yes,
vehicle.
you can use tow truck to pull it out.
Exactly.
But don't drive it.
Exactly. But the thing is, they telling me all this stuff. All I know is I came here.
It's
they
very
gave-
clear. It said insurance is no good.
Right.
That insurance is no good.
Right.
So let's go and get tow truck to pull it out.
Right.
You don't need to argue. They're right.
Right.
So you don't need to fall and say they're right.
It started June 24th. All right?
So like somebody put the wrong date on the insurance, just like I got the wrong tag. It seems like I'm the victim, right? Don't it seem like I'm the victim? No, this is the only thing he's saying
They
is,
say, who give you wrong insurance?
honestly, bro, I went to like 3 or 4 different
Right. So you can bend it. It's called, it's something in the vehicle code.
And you never
It's not about John. It's not about All right? I'm going to request that. Like stuff like that. It's not signed.
This was that is a car and it's no weight. Because before it was a
What
rejection.
day is this?
9/26.
All right, how many days you got to get up to 10 now?
Okay.
This one is a rejection.
Yeah, this is a rejection. Excuse me, sorry about that. Which is just a Buen día, ¿qué puedo ayudar? I never issued out a second copy.
This time make it hard for us to get the car. We can just get ready to be out.
The reason why he's going to put his pin copy in, he's going to show us the PH so he can get his car. All right? I mean, trust me. I mean, this is what we do. This is what's going on. I can't be able to get the problem if we had insurance. So that way, you know, this car, put it like this, this car was involved in an accident with our car. So we have to come now.
Our car was not involved into an accident.
If he had insurance, he has 2 tags. He had a tag from here, right? The other tag, and he has another tag that he physically has. All right? So it's not just checks and balances. That's why there's nothing important to see what's going on exactly. All right? I'm telling you. I mean, I'm not in the unit anymore. I'm going to make my recommendations and stuff like that. But you got to make sure the paperwork is in order. All right? I mean, I'm just going through the most recent deals. Like, for example, this car is out of New Jersey. This car was never here.
They come here, they park it outside.
Man, you got to
When they
see the
buy
VIN
it.
number. I'm saying, you didn't check the VIN number on this car.
No, because it wasn't.
So how do we know that car's on the lot?
You have to just tow it out.
Let's go, Tracy.
You gotta understand.
I don't know, really trying to make them not even give us no paperwork at all. The twist is the first tag is just they made a mistake and gave me the wrong tag. So therefore that tag is null and void. This is the correct tag. But I never even had a right tag. Okay, that's because they trying to find something else to do because you know what I mean? The twist was he thought I was lying to him. And as he could see me being here and they sold me the wrong tag like I told him, we could have went home Thanksgiving night because they made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's okay, but you can't leave nobody out on the highway in the middle of the night and all that either. So, you know what I mean? If we're going to be righteous and good, let's be all the way right and good.
Right. No cover-ups.
But no cover-ups. If you're going to play it all the way by the book and be all the way right.
By the book, right.
Don't try to put people in the head line and all that. Like, come on, man.
Situation gonna be.
I'm just waiting for
But
people.
the mistake wasn't done here or wasn't done here.
No, as far as me buying the wrong plate, it happened here.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? The insurance, I could have got it from any of the places, but even wherever I got it from, because I know I deal with 3 places, right? They don't never sell you insurance from Patricia's Auto. She go into a computer and look up 50 different companies.
Yeah.
They make you a quote. You pay the quote, they give you papers, you leave. I don't know what the fuck I'm buying. You know what I'm saying? All I know is pull me over, show them the papers, it's supposed to be okay. So if somebody did something and they got the wrong date on it, so you telling me I got the wrong tag and the wrong date. You still ain't looked at me as a victim yet.
right.
You still ain't said nothing to me yet. As far as me, I paid my money for some stuff, and obviously it's not correct.
So I was trying to talk to them, but I'm not the big title.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when this
Yeah, wait, you'll be with now.
Man, it's how I see it all.
Yeah, cause nobody's trying to do nothing like out of the pocket. Like we just causing issues, man. Like
So anytime somebody comes to register a car, I have to do a VIN trace.
Yes, ma'am. It's not a vent tracing when you physically see the vehicle. That's what you got to do, all right?
Okay.
Or you're going to jam yourself up or not. I mean, some other troopers are probably going to be out here later on.
That's what I'm saying. I had troopers in here before, and they never even told me anything.
All right, well, they're going to be coming back probably. So,
Okay.
I mean, it'll probably be sometime next week or so, or whatever it is.
All right, not a problem. I'm gonna be here.
I apologize, Patricia. I ain't.
No, it's not a problem. This is procedure they have to do, and we have to follow it too. I mean, it is what it is, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And it ain't what it ain't.
There's things that I didn't know I had to do that he's telling me now, so that's a good thing I know.
I mean, I
So what's the
just.
situation with the truck?
I'm about to find out. I just feel like if somebody could see that you trying to be right and you ain't trying to be wrong, like,
I just want to feel what are they gonna do? Like they know what they gonna do. Like no matter who trying to do what. They don't give a fuck.
They don't.
They don't give a fuck. You should know that by now.
fact.
You trying to do right. Give a fuck what you trying to do right.
Matter of fact, just take copies of the front page. That's what you really need, not the back.
Yeah,
I'm just going to get that next week.
yeah. They gotta Oh, mira. Oh, the delivery is there? No. Maria, atiende
Yeah,
eso,
all the
señora,
stuff,
a ver,
yeah,
porque-
yeah,
How can I help you, sweetie?
No, I'm just returning.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, is my issue now purchasing new insurance? Is this what the issue is? Maybe I don't even know
We gotta ask the lady. What's the next procedure?
Yeah, we just need whatever you take the check off. We just need the paperwork.
Because when you send it to the state, either they're gonna reject it.
No. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you a call, right?
Okay.
You're gonna come back up to the state police guards, and you'll pick a paperwork up. We're gonna take some copies of that Then let's take the originals and go from here.
Okay.
No. What we're gonna do is we're not gonna send it to the state. We're gonna take it, investigate it, and they call you for it.
Okay.
They call you to come back up. Is this the paperwork here?
Yes, I'm gonna.
Nah, it's not in this bill.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're okay. Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's that about mistake?
I'm not doing that. You driving me around?
Nah, he's driving me, but
You had a call?
All right.
Oh, man, we just going through hell right now.
Excuse me.
Where you at? Down at the police?
Yeah, we trying to figure out what's going on with everything. What I gotta do.
All right. This tag,
Well, I have one
can't do
more
nothing with it.
question.
All right, we gotta send this back to PennDOT. All right. Reason why we're sending this back to PennDOT. You don't have no insurance.
Corp, you want her physically to come, or can she send somebody if she's busy?
Well, I mean, she's the owner, so she can come get a business card off her. All right. You can't give you this tag. You understand? Because this tag and your insurance is fraudulent. All right. I'll talk directly in your camera. This tag is fraudulent. All right. So we can't give you the
Better if
tag.
you come, because it's
All right. Does that make sense?
So.
Tag is
How is
fraudulent.
the tag?
Yes. Meaning that the application is fraudulent.
But I'm just saying it's.
You weren't here when this car was registered. She just issued a new pink copy so you could take it to
but like
PBA to
you
get
said,
your car out.
Right. No, what happened was I bought a license plate from here, and they gave me the wrong plate. So that made that plate that's on the car null and void. I don't have
I get it.
money to keep.
I understand, but your problem
bro.
is with them. Then your insurance is not valid. All right, it expires before it was issued, so it's not valid.
So that means somebody put the wrong date on it. So
All right,
you don't
it could
see
be-
me
it could
as a
be-
victim yet?
It could be fraudulent
Well,
insurance.
I'm asking you, do you
It could
see
be
me as a
potentially
victim?
you could be
Yeah.
a victim.
Because
I
at this-
understand
at
that,
this
but you're
point in
going to the
time,
wrong places to
Me
get
and my
insurance.
family had to walk on the highway to get home,
Yeah.
50-something blocks.
Uh-huh.
Now, I told you that they gave me the wrong tag. Now you see that the wrong tag was issued. Now you saying there's dates on the thing. So basically, I just got to keep paying and paying and paying
Listen,
and paying. Is that right?
You need to go to a reputable tag agency. Not saying this place is not reputable. You need to go to a tag agency with your paperwork, and they're gonna get you squared away the right way. But these places you're going to, they're not giving you the right paperwork. All
So
right?
is the
So
issue
we're
the
gonna conduct and
insurance?
investigate it right now. That's what we're gonna do. All right,
That's
Scoop,
it?
ready?
The insurance?
Yeah, and he took the right tag, but he said it ain't the right tag.
You had the title for the car?
Fraudulent and all this crap.
I think you got a copy of the title there.
I don't have a copy of the title. Do you have the title for the
I
car?
do, but again, remember I told you I was moving around in my paperwork like in storage?
So what you can do is get a request a duplicate title, right? Go over to the tow truck and get that car towed out of there. That's all you got to do. But physically tags, you can't. No, you can do because you don't have no insurance. But you can tow it out
So
of
when
there.
can I buy insurance now?
You got to go to a reputable place to get insurance. These little places on the corner or whoever, you got to go to a reputable place to get insurance. That's not going to sell you a fake insurance card. All right? Because you're going to be liable.
So
You can
where-
say you don't know, but I'm saying in
No,
general.
where do I go now? What do I do now? I don't have
Next
no
step-
tag. Look. When I go up to PennDOT, the tag now is registered to that. So now when I go to PennDOT, they're gonna be saying
This without,
it's like a
well,
whole bunch of confusion.
if I was you, I would request a duplicate title. First things first, request a duplicate title, right? They should take care of that for you, right? You get the title, right? You go over to PPA, you with a tow truck, get that car towed out of there, right? Don't put it on the local streets, put it somewhere. Call PennDOT, tell them exactly, or you come to the State Police Barracks, ask for the vehicle fraud unit, and tell them exactly what's going on. Then we'll be able to assist you to get your paperwork correct. But these places,
So how much money I'm gonna have to pay?
I'm not sure about the price,
And
bro. It's
listen,
one of those
now,
situations.
listen. Hear me out. I got about $100,000 worth of brand new equipment sitting in the vehicle that they won't even let me put a piece of wood on the window. So it's getting rain on, snowed on.
All right.
And all this is paid for by the Mirror Arts program and the anti-violence in Philadelphia. And I'm trying to
I
figure
mean,
out.
like I said, I believe you, but the situation is you don't have no paperwork. Your tag on the car is wrong. You didn't have no insurance that day. Your license was suspended, or whoever the case
But you
is.
just heard them tell you that they made a mistake and gave me the wrong tag.
I understand that,
Right.
but I understand that. They gave you the wrong tag, but now they issued a tag prior before you even being here. This tag can't be in the system and you just get it today. It's just a coincidence I came here today. You understand? So that's why the situation, I can't get insurance. You have no insurance.
So who do I complain to? Me, like as the person who
Well,
had all these mistakes.
I will complain to, you can come to the State Police Barracks, the Vehicle 4 unit.
That's
you'll be able
City
to-
Line Avenue?
Yeah, that's correct. We'll be able to assist you to go on with an ongoing investigation. Things are not correct here, so I wouldn't come to these places. I'll go to a reputable place so you can get reputable stuff. All right? They're doing. I don't know what they're doing in here. I'm not gonna make any accusations.
Another question, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can we take with a duplicate title? Can we pull the car out because of the equipment inside the truck?
You could, if you have paperwork that says you own that, you could talk to a PPA supervisor and get your generator, all your belongings, all that stuff out of there. You understand? If you have the paperwork that shows that you own that car. So they should be able to provide a duplicate title for you and get that rushed to you immediately. Pick it up, go straight to the PPA lot, get all your personal belongings that you need out of there, right? And then get the stuff out of there. If you had the title, they can't stop you. This is when you pay the fees and you get it towed on a tow truck. It's yours. You can do whatever you want. This particular situation is we came to do an investigation to try to help you rather than harm you as far as not giving you a ticket for no insurance or it going further. But we have to conduct an investigation.
Right, but as you can see, I paid for insurance as well.
Yeah, but bro, it's fake.
It's not real.
It's not real.
I where you coming from? Just from my perspective, I paid for everything and went to work.
I mean, I agree, yeah,
You know
but
what
I'm
I'm
saying,
saying?
but you still got to you still have to do due diligence to understand that this insurance is real. You know, you need to call the number on there
And that's
say,
a blessing. I don't
and
want to
say-
be in the wrong.
That's what
I
I'm
mean, I
saying.
looked at it right away, and I seen effective date was June 24th of 2019, and then the expiration was January 24th
Right.
of
Could that
2019.
be
How could
somebody?
it be 6 months
No,
back?
that
Yo,
makes sense.
you know what I
mean?
Could
Like, you
somebody
gotta
had made a
look at that
mistake and
stuff.
put the wrong date?
All right, yeah, somebody that's
Is it possible?
yeah, somebody that's making fraudulent insurance cards.
fraudulent stuff. This isn't.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
You
not a
gonna get
legitimate business that's going to make that type
that
of error.
mistake. It's not going to
You
happen.
know what I mean? Insurance is, they're
So I'm trying to tell you, bro,
reputable
stop going to
insurance
these places, go to legitimate places and all. That way we can help you and assist you. I mean, sir, that night, that car had to be towed, right? Because
And she has a license.
it had no insurance. It had no registration. It had to be towed. I didn't live stop the car, did I?
I don't know what it's called. I just
No,
know-
well, hold on.
I just
Let me
know
ask you a
it's-
question.
I don't know what it is when they take you.
If I live stop that car, you would not get that car back until you pay all those tickets.
But I don't have a lot
But
of tickets.
I didn't. No.
those would have been the tickets that you would have received from us.
Exactly.
See what I'm
I didn't
saying?
do
They
that.
would
I
have put a
said
hold
no
on the
hold.
car
Just go out there. I told you the
until
same
you pay
night. Go
the
down there
tickets.
and just grab it.
But he helped you
Drove
out
this
by
guy.
not live stopping.
I didn't
it.
live
You
stop
didn't
the
get
car.
any tickets for it. You just took it.
All right.
Didn't have
Let's
insurance.
get duplicate title.
Okay.
All right, man.
Duplicate title.
Good luck to you.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you very much. man.
All right, guys.
Really
Take care.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, man. They saved me a
The
lot
same
of
ones that
trouble.
put us out on the side of the highway.
But listen to me, though. It saved me a lot of trouble. Believe me, this guy's nice.
Whenever I saw you guys,
I'm a car dealer over 18 years. Let's get the duplicate title.